Always have to speak so loud. No, just be as you are. Life is not always a comfortable ride. Everybody's got scars that they hide, and everybody plays the fool sometimes. Yeah, just be as you are.
Everybody, my name is Heather Pearson, and this is Kelsey Stacy. I'll talk a little bit about me. I don't know how much Molly told you, but I am 24 years old. I went to the University of Alabama at Birmingham and played softball there. I spent 5 years there because I redshirted my freshman year. I majored in psychology and minored in biology. And my ultimate goal is to go to physician assistant school in May of 2017. So currently we are living in South Haven, Mississippi, which is at the very top, kind of on the border of Tennessee near Memphis. I was always an athlete growing up, but I did not realize that I had a passion for fitness until my second year of college. What started out as a New Year's resolution ended up becoming what it is today. I developed my passion for getting stronger, getting mentally stronger, pushing myself in the weight room, tracking progress and all that kind of stuff. Really keeping track of it on paper, writing it down. And I just turned it into something. I was being contacted by people, what are you doing? I see your videos on social media. What are you doing? Can you help me? And so I sought opportunity in that to help others get to the level that they wanted to get to. So that's where I started training people online, through Instagram, through YouTube, through Facebook, all that kind of stuff, May of 2015. And then in August of 2015, I had someone named Kelsey Stacy sign up for a workout program. And next thing I knew, she was in my life forever. So I'll let her tell you a little bit about how we came to be, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Okay, so like she said, I'm Kelsey Stacy, and I'm 26. I went to Delta State University, and I cheered for a year there, and then I was a Kappa Delta there, so that kind of took over my time, and that's where I chose to focus during college, and I later became president of KD, and one of our big, missions is to promote confidence. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams is basically what we say. So in college, in high school, I struggled really badly with an eating disorder. And there was a point where I was only 98 pounds, losing all my hair, just very unhealthy. I had no social life because I didn't know what I would eat if I went out to eat with people. I kind of hid behind baggy clothes and tried to pretend that nothing was wrong, but I didn't really socialize with anyone really closely. And then in college, I went the opposite, and I gained about 80 pounds. And so when I finally hit that breaking point, I decided that I needed to change my lifestyle in a healthy manner, not extremely. And my body, I caused myself way more harm when I was anorexic than had I just learned about weights and working out and stuff. So I started running, and then I did one of Heather's programs years down the road with a friend, and it completely kicked my tail. So I contacted her and wanted to do her program, and I did, and it was incredible. And I kept losing weight and getting stronger, and she's a really incredible coach. And then we just came to be through that, with communicating so much with her program and whatnot. And then things started to form into a business for the both of us, to kind of extend that further. So I'll let her tell you more about that.
All right. So then Valentine's Day comes around, February 2016. And we decided that we wanted to stay in and paint and watch movies and all that kind of stuff. Well, I painted her dandelions, and she painted me a lion, which you might have seen on social media. It's amazing. Of course, she's good at everything, right? But that kind of sparked the, like, could we make something of this? And with her being planning positivity and me having lion tattoo, and just, I've always loved lions, and the meaning behind them, thus came Dandy and the Lion. And we decided that we needed something to represent us. And, you know, it went off from there. It caught on, and we are still in the process of, you know, branding ourselves and getting our names out there. As we sit here with our coffee mugs, as you can see.
We got a logo.
Yeah, we got a logo.
Yeah.
And, you know, things are just taking off a little bit, and opportunities arise, and you just have to jump on them.
We also started, she was getting all the questions about her fitness, what she does, and then what we do. And so she was already writing the plans, the workout plans. And then we started noticing that people were asking what we eat that they could do to stick to their goals. So that's when we decided that we wanted to write a cookbook. And I have a bunch of stomach issues and can't eat numerous things. So my diet was already pretty strict. I was vegan for the most part. And so we decided to write the cookbook, and it has everything from appetizers to desserts. I'm not necessarily vegan or anything like that, but just a healthier option to make some of those popular favorite dishes and whatnot. And then we created the workout journal so that people can track their journey through fitness, to be able to see their progress day by day by day. So that comes along with our tribe. Don't laugh at me.
Day by day, by day by day. No, what's even more incredible is that I was at work one day when she texted me and said that we should write a cookbook. And I was like, really? Like, we could write a cookbook? Okay, like, go for it. I kid you not, I got home that night and the thing was complete. I was like, are you serious? Like, over 50 pages of recipes, allows for substitutions for any allergies that you might have. So she's just incredible. I could not be lying without my Dandy, that is for sure. And workout journal's incredible too, because it goes along with our tribe program, which is the 12-week program, so everybody can track their progress throughout it. So that's just another example of how we try to provide tools for everybody to be successful in the program. We don't want to just send them their workout program and let them be on their way on their own. So we like to stay involved with our clients and stay personal. Our clients get both of our cell phone numbers, and if they can't get in touch with one of us, they can get in touch with the other one.
We do have personal, issues and things that go on too, whether someone's sick or we have a bad day at work or whatever. And I think that a lot of times just going and working out will make me feel better after a long day. A lot of times when I say I don't feel like it, if she just makes me go, then I end up having a good workout and feeling better than I did had I just laid on the couch and been sad about my bad day. So.
I'm sure we have all experienced a hangry moment where we get so hungry, we just mad and grumpy. That also happens, but that's similar to how we feel if we haven't been to the gym that day. Yeah. So when I was an athlete and I got like a bad test grade back or anything like that, and that's in both high school and college, I was always looking forward to practice or if we had a game that day, because it got my mind off things. And so the same is true today with exercise. Anytime I'm in the gym, my headphones are in, I am not thinking about anything else but what I'm doing right there. And so it's kind of like a mental release. I feel refreshed, like I hit the restart button when I leave. So if I had a bad day, I'm done with it. We probably talked about it when I got home, hit the gym, and it's over. I'm not going to dwell on it the rest of the night. I let my workout be my restart button, and then keep moving forward.
Does it affect?
I got a couple more for you here.
Okay.
How much is like does their programs cost?
How much does your programs cost?
Well, we have different options. So the most deluxe option, if you will, is our tribe program. So Lions, a tribe of lions. It's 12 weeks long and it's $300, but it includes unlimited access to us for 12 weeks to ask questions, a meal plan with individualized macros, which is your grams of protein, your grams of carbs, your grams of fat that you should be aiming for each day. You also get the cookbook that we talked about earlier and the workout journal. So it's,
Yeah, what, just the other programs too.
and so then the other options are a 6-week program, which doesn't come with a meal plan. It's just a basic program based on
Your goals.
Your fitness experience, your gym accessibility. It's $75. It also comes with unlimited access to us throughout the whole program. There's not like, don't contact me after 9 p.m. or anything like that. We're late night owls. We're not, it doesn't bother us to answer questions any time of night. And then lastly, we have a 28 Days to Evolve program. And that is a handwritten program by me for the more gym goers.
It is 28 days, no break.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's new. It is 120 and it's 28 days straight. There's no complete off days. The workouts, yeah, the workouts are designed like if I know I give you a hard leg day one day, the next day obviously isn't going to be another hard leg day. So you don't get a complete off day, but it's designed to rest that muscle group that we exhausted the day before, that kind of thing. So it just keeps going. And that comes with the ebook version of our cookbook.
I asked that full question myself. When did you realize that you had a passion for working out?
For me, I was always an athlete, always super competitive. I always played shortstop on my team for softball. I was always the shooting guard on my basketball teams. Like, I was always wanted to be the MVP of my teams. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I was super competitive. I had to be the best. So I've always been athletic, but it wasn't until my second year of college where I realized that I had a passion for actual fitness, like strength building and progress and making changes in my body. So it actually started out as a New Year's resolution in 2012. I remember my family was living in Texas at that time. I had bought journals for me to track all my food and water intake and my workouts and all that kind of stuff. And I dated that bad boy January 1st, 2012. And I kept up with that for like 6 months. And I started seeing progress. It's not that I was necessarily overweight or anything like that, but I wanted to make changes in my body. And I want to say it was because of something that I did. So as a collegiate athlete, I actually was sneaking around to do more workouts. I wanted to, like on our team off days, I was going to the rec center or going to the weight room to get my own workouts in. There was no off days for me. I wanted to be as strong as possible. I wanted to translate from the weight room to the field in my games. And so it just kind of became a increasing passion or obsession, if you will. I just love the idea of you can change your body however you want if you commit to it consistently.
Go ahead, yeah. I think for me, honestly, it's been in the more recent, probably weeks, almost months, that it's become a passion, for an actual passion for me. It's been years of me doing this and trying to transform my body, but it was because I hated the way I looked. And I was doing it for those reasons. And in more recent years, I'm physically starting to see the actual differences when I look at pictures. Molly might have it, or Miss Collins might have it. I posted one last night, and seeing that has motivated me so much more. And again, just following. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Kelsey, she
doesn't have her glasses. She's
old. Oh, definitely. Training when I was a cheerleader. I was a college cheerleader, but I was a heavier college cheerleader, I guess. And I definitely wish that I would have trained outside of cheerleading. I saw that as my workouts for the day. I'm done. Oh, 5 a.m. I did some stunts. I'm good. No, I wish I would have actually definitely gone the distance and gone further. I would have felt much more confident in those uniforms, and it probably would have helped me a lot. Also, what music motivates us.
Oh, man.
I don't listen to music in the gym like a weird person. But that's just because my headphones fall off. I have the Beats, and I can't find anywhere to put my phone. And like I said, I like to get really sweaty, and it gets really gross. So
Our next purchase is the Bluetooth headphones.
but
promise.
if we did listen to music,
I do.
Yeah, you do. If I listen to music, I don't know. I think I listen to a lot of rap and like dubstep type things to get me going in the gym.
Yeah, I listen to the most hood rap music ever that my parents would be so disapproving of. But also a mix of Lindsey Sterling.
Yeah,
recently.
We just saw her.
Yeah, Lindsey Sterling. Look her up on YouTube. It's like
Dubstep
violin and all that.
You can make your own video.
Yeah,
or
there are
vision
ways.
board or whatever.
Yeah, a vision board like we talked about.
Also, speaking of daily routines, we eat the same exact thing every single day for breakfast, lunch, and snacks. We change our dinners up, but we've looked it up. There's lots of successful people that have a routine of everything that they eat. Justin Timberlake, Nick Saban, Kelly Ripa. A lot of successful people will eat the same thing every single day, and that's something that we do too. It just, I don't know.
And I don't know if some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, I don't know how you eat the same thing every day. Well, we don't live to eat. Yeah. We eat to live. And it just takes a decision process out of your brain once you start getting busy and all that.
Yeah, you know what you're going to buy at the grocery store. You know what you're going to eat. You don't have to think about it when you're in your routine. It's just.
And you're training your body that I'm going to consistently take in this amount of nutrients. I'm going to consistently have this much. And so it can get used to it. Your metabolism will regulate. And then you can amp it up with your workouts. If you increase the intensity of your workouts, you're already having that constant variable of what's going to be taken in.
Your body knows what it can lose or what it needs, to store or whatever.
Yeah, and as you get older, there's this thing called decision fatigue, where you just get tired of making decisions. It's a real thing. My dad's a doctor. He always name drops that one on our family when we don't want to make a decision. And so, you learn that one quickly. So eating the same thing every day over time, it just makes it so much easier. We don't get sick of it. I'm about to make my same breakfast in a second.
How do you prioritize your workouts? So have you ever told someone you can't go do something because you have a workout plan?
Just do it. You have to put a plan and process. If you had asked me 2 years ago if I would be where I am right now, I would have said, gosh, I hope so. But I must have been doing the steps all along the way. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. So find somebody that's doing what you want to do and just emulate them. Like, figure out what they're doing every day. Figure out what they're eating every day. Eat the same as them. I mean,
this is why she is the person who inspires me the most. She already knows this. It's things like this. I get a little dream in my head, and she's, why not? Why not? Do it. I say I want to write a cookbook, and she says, okay, and makes it public that it's going to be done. And so I get on it and do it really quick. It's anything I say that I want to do, or, whatever. It's just automatically, you can do that. Let's do it. Let's get on it. What do we need to do? Let's Google it. Who's someone that's done it before? How can we do what they did? And that's with absolutely everything in our life, period. If I want to move, we pack up, we move, we go. It just anything. I mentioned maybe I could teach high school. Okay, we'll do it. That day I'm enrolling into school and getting the classes I need together to be able to do that. And it's, for me, it's Heather.
Throughout your day today and just say, why not me, when you're thinking about what you want to do in the future? Because you can do it.
Yeah. And things aren't probably as serious as they seem right now. There are bigger things out there than, not that you're not going through big things, you can be, but a lot of times in perspective, your dreams, your ambitions, what you want to do is a lot grander, is that a word? Bigger than some things that you might be going through. So just focus on that it'll get better, that you can push through, that you can do. You can always do more than you're doing. I can do more than I'm doing right now. Heather could probably do more than she's doing somehow. I don't know. Absolutely. Fit in a little block of the day. But yeah, I think why not you? Find out.
And it's okay if your dreams change.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to be a lawyer in high school.
I wanted to be a teacher still, but so that's, you can do exactly what you think you want to do now. You can change. It doesn't matter. Just be who you are. Love who you are unconditionally, because you are the only you that this world is ever going to see, and that is amazing. And just stay there. You don't have to be like everyone else. You don't have to do the things that we do or the things that, you know, anyone else is doing. Just be you.
And don't be afraid to say no.
Yeah.
If, you know, somebody along the way in high school is going to ask you to do something you don't want to do, say no. It's not worth it. You know, you'll always look back and be like, you know, I'm glad I said no more often. I think a lot of times in high school, I know my friends, I didn't, because I've always been stubborn and I'll put my heels in the ground and not do something I don't want to do. But I had friends that I would always be like, just say no to that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to be a part of that. And so I hope you have a friend that helps you say no to things. If not, be the person that can say no to things. Don't go along with the crowd. Stand out. Be unique. Be original. You know, be yourself ultimately. Don't ever filter yourself for somebody else.